What is up, legends? We are back. We're so back. And this is the end of the year. So let me know in the comment section, literally what you are proud for this year. Has nothing to do with the channel, but things that you have accomplished. We're going to talk about the stuff that we've accomplished this year. Um, and just how the channel is going to be changing going forward. I have a major milestone to tell you guys about, which we're going to do that in a second. And talk about my game that's coming and talk about how this is pretty much how the channel is going to unfold in 2022 and beyond. So the major milestone that we hit is this is the first time, and I actually there's a lot of paperwork I actually had to do because of this, but this is the first time this year that I'm going to be a six-digit YouTuber, and what that basically means is that my income total from stuff generated from YouTube and basically contracts that I've gotten has reached over the 100K mark, which now means I have to do tax paperwork on that, which is a pain in the ass, and I now have to do other things. Um, and actually, I have to. There's a Black Esquire that I have to actually go into. That's something totally different, but that you're gonna see that in the future. I have an article coming out that I actually am gonna be in, which is amazing. I never thought that a magazine would care, but when you reach a certain plateau, they do care. And I'm very much in the industry right now, the gaming industry, more so that I'll be less of a YouTuber and more of a gaming personality in 2022, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but that doesn't my I'm not gonna just quit YouTube. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm probably not quitting YouTube probably for like another 5 years, if we're being honest, because there's gonna be a point where I'm not gonna be able to do YouTube anymore. I'm actually literally gonna be like a game dev and stuff like that. I'm just not gonna have the time anymore. But that's not well off for like right now, which is perfectly fine. Uh, the milestone is pretty big and is pretty much because of you guys. And I actually get to have a little bit more fun and what I'm doing and how I handle things, which is amazing. Just go ahead and get this started. Uh, with that said, what I want to relate to you guys is remember when I told you guys about that the company that I work for, which I can't really say because it's part of my contract to not really say. But we were looking to hire people, and I was like, you might get taps. What I didn't tell you at the time is that I was the one who was going to be doing the hiring. So let me cut this down a little bit. We hired people, and what that has done is that took the pressure a lot off me to do certain things. So now I'll no longer be doing any of the PC reviews because I literally got somebody to go do that. I'm not going to be doing any of the idle stuff because there's now somebody to actually do that, and I'm extremely proud and happy for that person because they weren't having the best time in life, and they're doing an excellent job to the point where their life is probably changed because they're getting a lot of views, and no, I'm happy for them. Just completely happy for them, and that's the way things go. You would like to help people out. The hell? Oh, why is that taking over my mouse? It's weird. You just want to help people and be a change in somebody's life for the positive, and that's a 100% a change, and they're doing an excellent job. So much so that I just do not need to do it anymore, and I'm so happy not to have to do it anymore. They love doing it. They're an idol YouTuber. That I'm leaving it to them. Some people already figured out who it is, and basically on her channel, and her is a big hint. So yeah. So it's not a male, it's a female. And like I said, I'm really happy for the person because they were having a tough time in life, and now it's looking like Like they're getting a lot of views, and like it looks like they're gonna be pretty set in life as long as they keep doing what they're doing, and that's kind of like all you want. Mouse is being weird today. All right, so let's just make sure that we get everything done in this, and take it out of cinematic, because cinematic will just get you killed in this mode. You have other people who are level 110 in this too. Look, the 100Ks, I like seeing them 100Ks, boy. So that aside, what we're looking for the entire time was we were looking for people who were earning it on YouTube. Like, they weren't buying views, they weren't people who don't curse, people who have a very positive community, which, if you guys notice, a lot of YouTubers don't have a positive community. So, like, when I was looking for people, oh, I am absolutely going to get hit by this, because we are not stopping this. Oh, we did. We almost didn't make that DPS check. I mean, you can dodge through that and not get hit by Dormammu, but... Okay, we're fine. He made that check too, so he's gonna come over here, right? Yep. Bring your big face out here, sir. Now I stand over here and deeps. And my charge is almost ready. I'm doing this for gold, and I'm doing it for the drop, just in case I get a red drop, because the red drop is a direct upgrade. The orange ones are not. So that's what we're after right now. Get this off before he starts. Oh. No, let me go over here. I actually faked myself out. Wow, did that person die? They did this good. They weren't auto. They just went and stood there. Why would you do that? They died. They 100% died. Yeah, they're not here. Wow. I don't understand. Why? Anyway. That's how you fail at doing Dormammu, by the way. Um, they died at the end too, the last bar. Imagine spending 5 minutes doing that and then dying the last bar. Anyway, so that's what we got going on right now. Now, what that does is I'm actually going to have a great exodus on my channel when it comes to actually covering games. I'm not going to be playing a lot of games anymore. So you're not going to see a lot of things. I'm still going to be doing reviews. I'm not going to be doing as many videos as I was obviously in 2021. It's going to be more news, more first impressions, and we're going to do more skill-based games, which is you can see a lot more Final Fantasy. Even though this is not really a skill-based game, I do want to do more with Genshin, but differently. I'm not going to be memeing, so if you're looking for a Genshin meme video, it's probably not going to be me. You guys know I don't do stuff like that. Tend to try to be positive and show you how to play things and skillful play and that type of stuff, so that's what we're going to be doing. I just want to just show a little bit more of, the more fun side of just playing Genshin with, doing some swag combos and stuff like that. 'Cause I think that's fun. I think that's the fun of Genshin. You don't get to do that a lot anymore. And a matter of fact, the mode that we have right now is one of the times that you actually get to do stuff like that, because it makes the enemies harder. So what I was doing is I was just running around and not killing the totems and fighting the monsters with their red auras on, and I actually wish you could make the whole game like that because that makes the game more interesting. They actually have some type of fight back like that other than you just shooting Bennett and buffing and freaking doing like a million damage and then nothing survives it, and that's not skill. That's absolutely not skill. Nobody's gonna argue. I'm never gonna let people tell me so like this is how you play Genshin. Like you use one character. Like I so wish that they would just nerf the life out of Bennett and make people get good in Genshin. Like stop allowing that multiplicative type of gameplay in Genshin because that just break you can't design around that when people are doing a million damage. This you can't gameplay design after that. I don't even think they care to anymore. They know people are doing that and they just is like, are we going to stop this? Hello? Let me see something. Oh, they're not really doing a lot. The God Complex is doing damage though. So you can stand over here. This is a safe spot. I'm gonna show you how to do Dormammu, y'all, real quick. This is a safe spot. You're gonna get hit with little minor stuff. You should be able to live through that. But don't necessarily worry about that. This right under his left cheek. So he's gonna hit his phase 2 coming soon, and kind of this is the kind of stuff I need to move a little bit away from this. That's all. That's my bad. And now he's gonna start doing this stuff, and you can really literally see it, and you just kind of like dodge in between, and just wait for him to do like whatever. This is just raw AOE, so what you can do is just one quick dodge in between that when you know that's coming, and then you should be safe. And pretty much dead. Thermal is not that much of a problem. And we going right back in. So at that point, you just kind of like figure, hey, you know, what are you gonna do? You push forward and try to, you know, make your content as best as possible. And that's where we're at on the channel right now. So I hope everybody understands, you know, like we're not gonna be spamming out, so to speak, because I don't have to anymore, basically. And it's gonna be fun because now that allows me to actually stream and use Twitch, and my contract is actually up for renewal with Twitch, so I already started talking with them on that. And as soon as I have something squared away where, you know, pretty much get the Twitch bag and a better contract for myself, then we're gonna be back streaming. I'm not gonna do it until I figure out what's going on with my contract and everything else. That's one of the reasons why I haven't streamed, because I want to work it. You know, I've been around long enough and I have enough success, enough improving myself long enough that I can, you know, I deserve to be able to get a better contract than what I have. So we are working on that currently, and that's actually going to be squared away. I wanted to do it before New Year's because I wanted to stream like Christmas and New Year's, but Twitch was like, we going on vacation. And I'm like, well, damn, I guess FB then, which they literally did. They did say, we going on vacation, see you next year. So I'm like, well, damn, okay. So that's what happened with that, because I was going to actually stream, and I told people that because I didn't know that Twitch was going to actually, you know, treat me like that. But, you know, they just kind of like went on vacation, which I can't really say much about because it's like, you know, all companies do that. So it's not even like I can really complain, because if I was actually like on the 9 to 5, like, you know, companies do that. They straight up go on vacation. Is what it is. So to wrap this up really quick, because this is just kind of like random. I'm just playing something and talking to you guys. Let me know what you guys are grateful for this year. What did you like on the channel? And the amazing thing, like, the top five, it is interesting to see what you guys like and what you think is supposed to be number one because like dudes is just coming out of nowhere. Like especially the one person, my dude who was like Langrisser is the number one gotcha game, bruh. Y'all see my response to that? Like, dog, whatever you're smoking, can you please share? Because Langrisser has no money. I knew it because my hand wasn't on the button. I knew I was dead. I was supposed to hit space. Wasn't looking at you. I could have dodged and not got hit for that, but you know my hand is actually not on the button because I'm actually playing one-handed right now, you guys. And you guys are probably like, "What, son? Like, how you playing one-handed?" I'm literally playing one-handed because my left hand is kind of like in a sling thing because it's still injured. So yeah, like I knew that was death. Thankfully, this is one of those games I can just kind of like do stuff like this and then let the game kind of reposition myself back and stuff like that. But there's going to be cases like that where, and if I'm not paying attention, it's going to be death. That was actually funny. I'm going to have to clip that. But this, I knew I was dead. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one to end the year. I was like, uh-oh. Like, I'm dead. It's actually taking longer this time and making me have to work a little bit harder with this one hand. Like, calm down, y'all. Alright, gotta dodge that. Good. We killed him before the stage 3 BS. Yeah, I'm not getting any red drop. Man, I don't even want to do this anymore right now. Dormammu, you're a jerk. I might as well just make like the fantastic. I mean the epic invasion stuff. I'm about to say Fantastic Four, but the Sinister Six stuff. I might as well just make that because it's not happening. Let's go in there. What's today? Today is a red. Bam, 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 bam. Dang, instant pop. It's like that, y'all. Instant pop on extreme on raid. Okay, okay. You love to see it. Oh, this is gonna suck too. Playing one-handed because he has one-shot mechanics. I was kind of hoping it would be Fenrir, because Fenrir is easier to fight. No! Right. Get away from that. He's actually dying really fast, so this should be okay. We're just doing this because we need the raid. Oop. I'll walk right back into it. So you and your AoE gotta calm down. Where did he even leap to? He didn't go anywhere. Uh-oh. Does he normally delay like that? I don't think so. Alright, I'm just gonna keep hitting him. Y'all can keep hitting me, because y'all don't kill. Somebody died? No, they didn't die. I'm just gonna AoE kill you. There we go. GG! Nice. We out. So the last thing I want to talk about is something that amusing. It's two amusing things. All right. number one, if you guys notice, or some people notice, this happened on somebody posted on Reddit that I just ban people who I don't like when they say something I don't like. And what happens on my channel is my channel has a filter, and I have it set up because you can actually set this up where it's going to warn you a few times before it actually bans you. So this particular person decided to come into the channel and basically call me the N word. And in particular fashion, they literally said, Scion, I thought you was a real N word. And for whatever reason, they had a problem with the fact that I'm mixed. And said, well, you one of them half breed N words because I'm black and Asian, and I don't understand why that's that much of a problem for this person, but he decided to make it a problem. And because of the filter, because he kept doing that, the filter eventually said, "Okay, bruh, you ain't you not getting it, so ban." So what he did is he went to Reddit and decided that he was going to complain and say Scion be banning people who say stuff that he don't like. Which, first of all, if you come to a content creator's platform, you don't get to say whatever derogatory term that you want just because you think that it's freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is not freedom to be a jerk or be an a-hole. You're on their platform. They have the right to, if they don't want to see that stuff, to not have you there. Now, in this particular case, it was the system that banned him. And majority of the time, 90% of the time, I say on my channel, it's usually the system that bans somebody because I never even see it. I'll be somewhere asleep or drinking coffee or playing some game like this, and I like people really think that I'd be sitting on the comment section looking and waiting for people to do something wrong just to ban them. No, you get banned by the system. It has nothing to do with me. I did set the system, but it's probably that you did something that you weren't supposed to be doing or saying stuff that you weren't supposed to be doing. Like I don't understand. Like it's amazing that people think that they can just come and just say whatever they want to somebody, and that's just okay. So he wouldn't complain, and I didn't even know anything about it, but people came and told me in Discord that this guy is saying that you banned him and he's being censored and everything else like this. So I went and looked to see what he said, and then I posted YouTube literally warning him and banning him on Reddit. And then people was like, "Dude, why are you using the N word? Like, why are you telling telling him that?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I didn't know that it's that type of channel that you enforce people being being respectful. Why do I have to like? Why do you need to be told to be respectful? Why do I have to like? I don't have to explain that to you. You should just know to come in with some common sense, with some manners, but people don't because the thing that happens on YouTube is that YouTubers don't police their own comment section. YouTube kind of tells you if you don't, you can actually get your channel banned, which is one of the reasons why I police my content and why I have those filters because I'm not trying to deal with YouTube telling me that I let some person be abused on my platform. That's one of the reasons why that can literally happen to you. That you if somebody comes and starts disrespecting some female on your platform and you haven't done anything to protect that female or say anything, you as the content creator are now liable and they can ban you. So I'm not even gonna deal with that. You're not gonna call chicks any type of derogatory name. You're not gonna say the N word. You're not gonna disrespect anybody. That's just gonna ban you. That's just it. I don't have to see it. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to sit there and babysit grown ass people, which is literally what it's doing. It's just babysitting grown ass people for me, which is one of the reasons why I don't do premieres anymore because I don't have people to actually sit there and watch premieres because people would do it in premieres as well, and you're supposed to police that as well. I can't always be there all the time for premieres, so I just said, you know what, let's just stop doing premieres. I know a lot of people actually like that, but I actually need people or mods to actually be there and watch that, and I can't expect people to be there all the time to do that type of stuff. So I just took that away. Um, Now, what ended up happening was kind of sad because when people realized that he was, because he was making it like I did something wrong to him, but it was actually just the automated system. And then when people figured out that he was actually using the N word, and then he basically made the mistake of saying, well, black people use the N word all the time. And then somebody was like, "You're not black." And then I was like, "Oh, no, but dude, please don't comment after this." But then he commented and said, you know, it's kind of two faced that black people could say it and then other people can't. And then that was like the end of him. like, just if you are not black, guys, do not utter the N word on anywhere. Don't type it. Don't say it. Don't think it. It don't exist. Just don't. I never seen somebody get downvoted so bad, get demolished. Person deleted their whole account, vanished. People was laughing at him like, "Look, he deleted his account and everything else like that." Like, I know who that guy is. I'm gonna go, like it just that's sad. And I had to actually come and show everybody what was really going on. But it's sad how that actually went down like that. Like, just don't be that person. Don't do that at the end of the day, because they probably learned a very harsh lesson about what you should and shouldn't do. And the next thing that I want to touch on is so this is actually weird, guys, and please don't be this person. So someone is actually copying me, as a YouTuber. They copy me, which is fine because that's what my ad company wanted to actually have happen. But they are taking it a little bit too far. So they literally copy my style. They copy how I do videos. They literally do the same type of videos and everything else, which again, like I said, is all fine. But the problem is that they went to Twitter and they started following everybody that follows me and that follows me back and that I talk to on Twitter, and started actually trying to become friendly with those people. And the problem with that is that they started doing that with women. Now, you can't do that, guys. You can't randomly start following everybody that I follow, or even if it's women. Like, these are people that I've known a while. These are people that we've been following, we've been talking for a while. As no friendly, it's not girlfriend, boyfriend, it's nothing like that. But you guys know how the general population is like this. You just can't be creeping like that. And the person literally is like that the particular female actually DM me and said, "Do you know who this is?" And I didn't really know what was going on. And she was like, "Why is this person talking to me like they know me?" And I looked, and then I was like, "Oh my god, like, bro, like, really, dude, really, dude." So I'm gonna say this blanket for everybody because I don't want to embarrass the person, because it's really bad, and you get yourself into a lot of trouble doing stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say a blanket statement. Don't If you are trying to be like somebody, which is fine, don't randomly start trying to talk to women on the internet to try to be down like that because the other person is doing it. That's not gonna work out for you. That's not gonna end well. And the person is aware that you're doing it. Like, don't think women are stupid that they don't see. like it's sad that I even have to say this at the end of 2021, but I have to say it because the person's bothered by it. She doesn't like it. So I have to actually say it because I know the person watches me because they literally copy everything I do. So if don't copy that. Like, go find your own relationships. Go find, like, don't sit there and just because you see me cozy with a person, you try to be cozy with a person. That's gonna end badly for you, bruh. Just gonna tell you right now. That's my warning. So to wrap this up, guys, I just want to say that this community is based off of just play games and have fun. At the end of the day, that's all I expect out of the community. Anybody will tell you that I always correct people in the Discord when people start wilding out and being like crazy and stuff like that. That this is just a community just to play games and have fun and play with each other if you see fit. If not, then everybody just chill. I try to have the Discord be as informative as possible, where you can get information on whatever game that is put into, like, if we have it there, even games that are in the graveyard, I still have it so that they still are updated and actually get content towards sending to them. So you guys, like, you just literally can just come to Discord, read stuff, enjoy yourself. If there's an update in the game, then you know you'll literally have, you can see it that there's an update in the game. And yeah, I don't want the Discord in the community to be someplace where people are stressed out and always worrying about like what drama is going to be happening next, because there's enough of that in the world. We don't need to do that in gaming. Gaming is supposed to be fun. It's called gaming, which is why I always tell people to stop taking gotcha gaming so serious and like being out there fighting with each other, trying to be stands, so to speak, for different companies, because companies don't care about you. At the end of the day, that you they're not going to give you money. You're giving them money. So at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't like something, if you don't like a particular game, just don't play it. When I don't like a game, you don't see me play it. You don't see me even talk about it or even give it the time of day or even give it like some type of press or anything like that. It just doesn't get talked about. It just doesn't get covered. I'm not going to do 10 videos of why I dislike this particular game to view the I'm pretty much view horror. That's what it's called. It's called view horror. Like, OG YouTubers, that's literally what we call it, view whoring. You know it's not right. You know that you're being toxic, making a video on saying that, hey, this game is trash. This game is being shut down. This game right here, they're doing this, that. You already know that you're view whoring. You know it already. There's no denying that 100%. That's what you're doing because you want the views and you don't care what type of morals that you have to belittle or break to actually get those views. And there's people who just do that. I'm not gonna be one of those people. Just not. That's just not how I want to grow a community and how I want to grow a channel and respect. And you don't get to be where I'm at right now doing stuff like that. People have more subs than me. People have more views than me, but they will not have more money because they don't do it the proper way. Some will because they're doing it the proper way, but majority of gotcha YouTubers don't do it the proper way. They either are cheating buying views, or they're just making dirty videos, which just makes them blackballed in the industry. Like you're not gonna get any type of sponsorships if you're making dirty videos. So every time people do stuff like that, where they're kind of like dissing companies and making fun of companies, and when the company is down on their luck, you think all the rest of the companies don't see that? When you considerably just keep doing videos like that and keep profiting off of other people's misfortune, companies see that. Yeah, and I've literally had major companies tell me about that, and they deeply appreciate me not doing stuff like that, and it sets an example, and they hope that other people are like that. Like when you're negative, you put that negative energy out, and it comes back to you. It just does at the end of the day, and that's why ouch, hit my hand, which sucks. Uh, that's why I'm at the point of right now where I just want everybody to be happy. At my particular community, people can go do whatever they want to do anywhere else on anybody else's channel, but you are not going to come here and be negative. That's just what it is. If you don't like it, you can say it. Constructive criticism, cool. And then we'll just leave it at that. You're not going to sit here and harp and go crazy for like 20 million posts and be like, why you guys playing this? You guys suck for playing this. No, 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 no. You voice your opinion, say you don't like it, and you go about your business. That's it. That's it. That's the way it should be everywhere. But I can't control morals in other people's channels. I can't control morals in other people's community. I can just control it in mine, and that's how it's going to work in mine. And I hope everybody appreciates that's how this community is and what we're enforcing and what the company I work for is actually enforcing, because they share the same vision, which has been spread out now to multiple content creators to share that same vision, that we're trying to do it all right and respectable. and have it so that there's multiple places and multiple communities that will be safe for people to actually just play the game and not have to worry about the drama. So I will see you guys next year, next video, all of that good stuff. I deeply appreciate all you, love everybody in this community because I would not be where I am and who I am right now without everybody. So I have to thank on the behalf of my family, on the behalf of, you know, many people in my life, that this all changes and everything else like that, where we have things going on. And I actually have been planning something pretty big, paying it forward, where I want my community to actually benefit just as much as I'm benefiting from things. So it's one of the things that I'm working on with Twitch and other stuff. So you guys will get more freebies. I always try to give away games, but I want to do a little bit more than that. So with that said, I will catch you guys later, and Happy New Year's. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.